Good morning everybody, and once again welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be interacting with Hudi tables using simple Spark SQL. Let's learn how to insert, update, delete items into Hudi tables using simple Spark SQL commands. Let's also learn how to run stored procedures and run cleaning, clustering, and see all the commits in the Hudi table using simple stored procs. So you can do all of these on AWS Glue notebook. So this video focuses on how customer can leverage Spark SQL on AWS Glue notebooks. So let's rock and roll. All right. On your Glue notebooks, you need to set these configuration. You will choose the Glue version to 4.0. Worker type, you can increase or decrease this. Number of workers as 5, you can of course increase that, and we're gonna be setting this particular configuration. Data lake format has to be Hudi. Since I am running Glue locally on a Docker containers, I do not need to set these. I can directly start performing the lab. Once I create these tables, you will see it on S3, and I'll show you, of course, on my screen. All right, so let's do the lab. So first, I'm gonna do show database. So I'll see all the database in my AWS over here. So if I do show database, I have one which is called default and no tables inside that. I'm gonna be using the default database, and then I'm gonna do show tables. I do not have any tables at this point. So now I wanna create a Hudi table, right? And for the Hudi tables, I'm gonna be enabling the metadata. So I'm gonna set this to true. As you can see, I set this particular flag to true. I would also wanna enable the column stats. So I'm setting that to true as well. Now I wanna create a Hudi table on S3. I can simply say create table, give it a name, provide the column and their appropriate data type. Using Hudi is the word, primary key, precom key, and the path. And I run this, and this will automatically create this Hudi table on S3, and it will create this table on Glue as well. So if I come to Glue, if I refresh within a couple of seconds, I should be seeing, since this cell is running. Again, remember, I'm doing it locally, so it might be a little bit slow since I'm running it on Docker containers. So I refresh here, I see that Hudi table, I see the location has been registered, the database is default. Fantastic, right? Now I'm gonna insert some sample data points into Hudi tables. So I will execute this particular cell. And please note, I do not have a table on S3 at this point. So if I go over here, the path was folder Hudi. As you can see, I do not have a folder called Hudi. I will refresh this. Now I do see one. And very soon I will see the partition being populated. So over here, as you can see, this cell is still running. Again, I'm doing it locally, so the speed might vary. What you can also do, I wanted to just show you, you can go to localhost 4040 and you can also see the Spark UI. As you can see over here, I just wanted to show you that particular part. So let me pause the video, and once this is complete, let me resume it, okay? My cell has been completed. As you can see, if I go to S3 refresh, I see all my partition, the Hudi folder. Inside each partition, I would see the metadata and the Parquet file. Great, right? So now you can select it. You can say in the Glue notebooks, modulo SQL, and you can select bunch of columns. Here I'm saying, hey, select fare, rider, driver, city from this particular Hudi table where the fare is greater than 20. So here you can see, I see all the riders over here. Now, you want to update something, right? Let's say you want to update. You don't need to write some scripts. You can simply use SQL, right? Here, see, I can say, hey, for example, you see this rider D. Let me highlight this over here. Here, you see the fare is set to $33, right? Let's try to update this using simple SQL. I don't want to define any configuration. All I want to do is simply write SQL. All right, no problem. You can just say update Hudi table, set the fare value to 25 where the rider is D. I'm simply saying, hey, from this table, select everything where the rider is D and set the fare value to 25 bucks, right? And now again, this cell is now running. And once it's complete, I'll resume the video here. The cell execution is now complete. And if I now try to do, select everything from the table where the rider is D, I should see the fare value set to 25 bucks instead of 33.90, right? So I'm executing this Spark SQL, and if I go over here, as you can see, it worked absolutely fine, right? I'm zooming in so you guys can take a look at it. Hey, similarly, deleting item is also a piece of cake. You don't need to write scripts, right? All you gotta do is modulo SQL, which is Spark SQL, and just issue a delete command. Delete from the table where UUID is this, simple as that, right? I execute, now it's running, and the item would be deleted from the Hudi table. As you can see, the delete operation was complete, right? You can run stored procedure as well, right? Now you can say, hey, give me all the commits or show me all the commits from this particular table, right? This table is there in the glue database, as you can see. Quickly, I just refresh here. See that it's there, right? As you can see. So I can say, hey, I want to see all the commits and limit to 10. So it's gonna go run the stored procedure, and as you can see, I can see all the 3 commits, total bytes written. I can see all the details over here, right? Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Hey, you want to run cleaning? No problem. You don't need to write a script. You can simply issue a stored procedure, call run clean, takes a table name, trigger max commits. Clean policy is set to keep the latest file version. And how many versions you want to retain? 1 is good for me. And that's about it. You can run cleaning now. I'm gonna run this, and here you can see we just ran cleaner, and it was literally that easy. As you can see, my cleaning was complete, and now I can also take save points. So for example, I can just call the stored procedure, call create save points, and I can just pass in the table name and the commit name. If I run this, and it will create a save point for me. It will take a little bit time because I'm doing it locally on the Docker containers, but hey, it's literally that easy, right? All right, save point has been done. I can see the save points. I can again call a stored prop call show save points. As you can see, the save point was complete. Hey, you want to run clustering? No problem. It's literally that easy. I just have to say call run clustering, table name. I'm providing the table name in the glue, right? It's a Hudi table right over here. And then that's it. So I'm scheduling the clustering. So first you will identify the file that are eligible to cluster, and then we'll execute it. So I'm gonna run this, and then once this is done, I can call the execute command. So you see how easily we are able to do cleaning, clustering, save points with simple stored procs, right? Very, very simple. As you can see, I also was able to execute the clustering, and then I called the stored procedure called show clustering and passed in the table name, and here I can see my clustering. Wow, that was that easy, right? So what did you learn here? Hey, you learned how to create a Hudi table in Spark SQL on AWS Glue Notebook, create table, insert data, update data, delete items, run stored procedure. It's literally that easy. So often also on times when there's some bugs or you need to fix certain items in the table, you don't need to write scripts. All you need to do is spin up a Glue notebook, issue a Spark SQL, and that's it, done. In matter of minutes, you can update items, you can delete items, or you do whatever you want, right? Basically. Well, that's all I have for the video. Hope you have enjoyed. This particular exercise could be found on my blog. So if you go to Saumil Shah 1995.blogspot.com, here you can see all these commands are given. So hey, go ahead, try this out. I think you're gonna love it, as I said. And if you want to learn more about Apache Hudi, hey, join the Slack channel. I think you're gonna meet many like-minded people there, and you're gonna learn from the experts there. Well, that's all I have. Well, keep smiling, keep programming, and I'm gonna see you in the upcoming next video. Goodbye.